Namaste, yogis. Namaste, Chrissy.
Namaste.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming back again. So today we are going to do a Mulabandha breakdown practice. So more than working into a sort of a moon, sun or fire orientation, this is really a class that helps us explore and develop our relationship and capacity for Mulabandha. This really is one of the key methods from Hatha Yoga, and its application is so important and also quite diverse. Initially, the function of Mulabandha, and what's really interesting to complement this is what science says is that the application of Mulabandha, it triggers a neurological response within the brain that is like no other. So what they're saying is there's no other action that we can perform that will trigger this particular part of the brain into activity. So it's a pretty unique method, and it has quite a unique result. So that result is that it entrains us into this idea of holding on to the things in our life that are worth holding on to. It gives us that resilience and that perseverance and that steadiness and stability to be able to hold on to those things. Whether they're external things or internal things, the function is the same. And the second part of Mulabandha is that it also is our release valve as well. So it's not just our hold on mechanism, it's also our let go mechanism. So if we think about the things that we do want to let go of, perhaps it's negative beliefs or poor behavior, or something in our life that isn't quite working, and we need the strength to be able to release that from our life. That's also what this part of the brain allows us to do more effectively. So that's pretty important. Our hold on and our let go potential is all tied up in Mulabandha. And then at a later stage of the practice, which we'll address in meditation, Mulabandha is also one of the key players in helping us to move energy and consciousness into the spine to arrive at those deeper states of meditation. So that's what we're doing today. Cool? Yeah. Let's start in mountain pose. Hip distance feet, stand up nice and tall. So let's start with just a little bit of pure breathing, just to get ourselves present. So breathing into the chest, feeling that quality of lift and expansion. And then with each exhalation, navel draws back. And just gently start to elevate the pelvic floor towards the end of the exhalation. Then release it, breathe back into the chest, fill it up, expand the lungs, extend the spine, and then with the exhalation, keeping the top body full, draw the navel back and just let the exhale really be the initiator of that gathering and toning of energy and the muscles at the base of the spine. So just a few more breaths here, switching Mulabandha on and off with each exhalation. So as with all of the bandhas, we never want them to be aggressive, or we don't want to be, grabbing or intensely squeezing the root lock. That can actually work in the opposite direction and create a greater stagnation of energy. What we want to do is activate dormant potential at the base of the spine, stimulate it back into activity. But if we go in too hard, then it's almost like the energy just freezes and locks. So gradual application and release, fully conscious of both of those transitions. Now let's add in the arms. Next inhalation, just float the arms up above the head, get a little extra extension through the spine.